Feeling like every trip ends up in the same overcrowded spots, long lines, and sky-high hotel rates? Maybe it's time to escape the noise and rediscover the real heart of Texas. The kind of places where sunsets paint the sky in gold, locals still wave from their porches, and life moves at a pace that feels just right. Across the rolling landscapes of Texas Hill Country, there are towns so full of charm and character that they turn an ordinary weekend into a story worth remembering. From peaceful riverside retreats to historic main streets lined with family-run shops, these small towns offer the beauty, history, and authentic Texas warmth travelers have been craving. After weeks of digging through travel forums, local guides, and hidden gem maps, this list brings together the very best of Hill Country. Towns that locals adore and travelers can't stop talking about. So whether you're planning your next road trip, a spontaneous weekend escape, or a laid-back adventure for the next few months, get ready to discover the 20 most charming small towns in Texas Hill Country you absolutely need to add to your bucket list. Your next unforgettable getaway might be just a tank of gas away. Hidden Hill Country Treasures. Number 20. Blanco. Blanco feels like a whisper in the wind. Nestled along the Blanco River, this little town unfolds around its limestone courthouse square, where locals share stories over coffee and visitors wander the antique shops. The old Blanco County Courthouse still stands proud as the heart of town, framed by oaks and soft Texas skies. The river is Blanco's lifeline, winding through the town and fueling Blanco State Park, a hidden stretch of peaceful water perfect for hiking, bird watching, or simply watching the current roll by. During spring and early summer, lavender fields nearby fill the air with a floral scent, painting the horizon in shades of purple and transforming every visit into a gentle retreat. Number 19. Johnson City. Traveling north on Highway 281, Johnson City emerges with quiet confidence. This is the hometown of Lyndon B. Johnson, where presidential history meets small-town soul. Downtown gathers boutiques, local eateries, and murals that echo Hill Country pride. Just beyond the square lies the Lyndon B. Johnson National Historic Park and stretches of the Pedernales River that invite swimmers and kayakers. Recently, a new barbecue spot opened inside a renovated winery, giving locals and travelers another reason to linger. Johnson City may be steeped in history, but it keeps reinventing itself with warmth and welcome at every turn. Number 18. Marble Falls. Marble Falls balances natural wonder with lively community spirit. The Colorado River flows through town, cascading over rocky ledges that early settlers once mistook for marble, giving the town its name. Its downtown hums with life, offering cozy cafes, boutique stores, and lakeside restaurants where sunsets steal the show. The Blue Bonnet Cafe, a beloved local landmark for nearly a century, still serves home-baked pies that have become the stuff of Texas road trip legend. With creative new businesses opening and scenic lake views stretching in every direction, Marble Falls feels both timeless and freshly alive. Number 17. Llano. A short, scenic drive west leads to Llano, a riverside gem where the pace slows and the landscape opens wide. Set along the Llano River, this town captures the essence of hill country authenticity. Sun-drenched plains, rustic bridges, and barbecue smoke drifting across the breeze. Downtown features antique stores, old-style diners, and a historic bridge that glows under golden sunsets. Locals gather at Badu Park for music and festivals, celebrating a Texas rhythm that never fades. Visitors often arrive for a day and end up staying through the weekend, carried away by Llano's easy charm. Number 16. Comfort. Comfort sits gently between Bourne and Kerrville, offering exactly what its name promises. Its preserved 19th century architecture, stone-front shops, and tree-lined streets radiate nostalgia and authenticity. Main Street feels like stepping back into a simpler time. Boutiques filled with local crafts, cozy coffee shops, and family-run bed and breakfasts welcoming travelers with genuine hill country hospitality. Comfort has become a quiet favorite for those seeking weekend serenity without sacrificing character. Whether it's a peaceful morning walk, a wine tasting at a local vineyard, or a sunset drive through the surrounding hills, Comfort lives up to its promise. A place where time moves slower and every moment feels real. Hold tight. These first 5 towns already tempt you to pack your bags for the next long weekend. The journey through Texas Hill Country's hidden treasures has just begun. The Artistic and Adventure Belt. Number 15. Wimberley. Wimberley feels like a work of art painted by nature itself. Tucked where the Blanco River meets Cypress Creek, this vibrant community blends creativity and calm in perfect balance. Downtown bursts with galleries, handmade jewelry shops, and local studios that display the heart of Texas artistry. A few minutes away, Blue Hole Regional Park remains one of the most beloved swimming spots in Hill Country. Its cool, spring-fed waters shaded by towering cypress trees. Visitors come for the art markets and stay for the natural beauty that surrounds every corner. Whether it's a peaceful morning at Jacob's Well or a sunset drive toward Mount Baldy, Wimberley has an energy that refills the soul from one visit to the next. Number 14. Bourne. Bourne, with its German heritage and modern Texan style, captures the perfect blend of old-world charm and new-world comfort. The heart of town beats along Main Street, lined with antique stores, boutiques, and bakeries that fill the air with the scent of fresh pastries. The Cibolo Creek runs through the heart of the community, offering trails, parks, and shady picnic spots that feel miles away from city noise. Visitors often wander into the cave without a name, a natural wonder filled with otherworldly rock formations that seem carved by time itself. As more travelers seek destinations that mix history, culture, and outdoor beauty, Bourne continues to shine as one of Hill Country's most irresistible towns. Number 13. Dripping Springs. Known as the gateway to the Hill Country, Dripping Springs has evolved into a destination where adventure and relaxation go hand in hand. Its landscape of limestone cliffs, rolling vineyards, and hidden waterfalls makes it one of the most photographed regions in Central Texas. The town's name comes from a natural spring still flowing in the heart of downtown, a quiet reminder of its origins. Today, Dripping Springs draws visitors for its award-winning wineries, craft breweries, and distilleries that dot the countryside. Just outside town, Hamilton Pool Preserve remains a bucket list stop. A breathtaking natural pool formed beneath a collapsed grotto. Whether you're planning a weekend wine trail or chasing waterfalls, Dripping Springs delivers a little magic every time. Number 12. Bandera. If you're searching for the true cowboy spirit of Texas, Bandera wears it proudly. Known as the cowboy capital of the world, this town keeps its western roots alive with rodeos, horseback riding, and dance halls that light up the night. Strolling through Main Street feels like stepping back into the frontier days. yet the town's hospitality feels timeless. The Medina River curves gracefully along the edge of town, offering tubing, fishing, and quiet swimming spots for those who want to trade boots for bare feet. From weekend music festivals to trail rides through the rugged countryside, Bandera invites visitors to experience the adventure and heart of the Old West without ever feeling outdated. Number 11. Ingram. Ingram sits quietly along the Guadalupe River, a hidden sanctuary for artists, nature lovers, and anyone seeking inspiration. The town's creative pulse beats strongest at the Hill Country Arts Foundation, where local talent transforms theater, music, and visual arts into unforgettable community experiences. Across the river, the replica of Stonehenge too stands as one of Texas's most unique landmarks, surrounded by open skies and rolling meadows. The Ingram Dam offers a favorite swimming and tubing spot, especially in the warmer months, as families gather to enjoy the gentle flow of the Guadalupe. Ingram's charm lies in its balance. It's both peaceful and alive, small yet full of stories waiting to be discovered. Each of these towns in the artistic and adventure belt adds a new color to the hill country canvas. From the artist streets of Wimberley to the cowboy trails of Bandera, this stretch of Texas reminds every traveler that adventure isn't just about where you go. It's about how each place makes you feel when you get there. The heartbeat of hill country. Number 10. Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg pulses with a rhythm all its own, born from German settlers and steeped in traditions. This town now stands as one of hill country's most beloved destinations. Winding down Main Street, you'll pass painted storefronts, boutique wine shops, art galleries, and cozy cafes where live music drifts through open windows. The surrounding countryside holds over 75 wineries, making Fredericksburg the core of Texas wine country. And its designation as an American viticultural area helps tell that story. Exploring the Wine Road 290 loop, you'll sip handcrafted vintages set against rolling hills and violet sunsets. History never takes a backseat here. Museums, historic homes, and German-style architecture whisper of a past that still lives in the present. When evening falls, the night lights up with festivals, stargazing drives, or music spilling from outdoor patios. If you visit next month, look for a special wine tasting happening under the oaks. Locals say those impromptu events often become lifelong favorite memories. Number 9. Gruane. Perched beside the Guadalupe River, Gruane feels like a song you already know. This historic district, though now part of New Braunfels, still holds the spirit of an independent small town. The centerpiece, Gruane Hall, holds the title as the oldest dance hall in Texas and draws visitors from miles away to hear country, Americana, and blues under its dance hall rafters. A stroll through Gruane's streets takes you past historic storefronts, craft shops, riverside eateries, and boutique lodging tucked along the riverbank. On warm days, rent a paddleboard or tube and drift beneath oaks. Come evening, live music beckons. Hearts beat to guitars and laughter. For those planning escapes over the next few months, make sure your itinerary includes a sunset session at Gruane Hall. Few places carry such energy after dark. Number 8. Luckenbach. Luckenbach proves that size doesn't limit legend. Officially tiny, with only a few buildings and occasional residents, it's become emblematic of hill country soul. Back in the day, it was a trading post, then a renamed town for a local German family. Over time, it faded, But in the 1970s, it was reborn by a man named Hondo, who preserved the dance hall, general store, and steel string spirit. Today, Luckenbach thrives on music, open mic nights, two-step dances, and impromptu jam sessions keep the atmosphere electric, especially on weekend nights. You might arrive expecting quiet roads and find yourself swaying to guitar chords under string lights. Legend has it, some roads lead away. This one leads deeper into Texas' heart. Number 7. Kerrville. Kerrville offers a gentler beat, but a beat that stays with you long after you leave. It's settled along the Guadalupe River, with parks, walking trails, and riverfront scenes that invite slow mornings and reflective moments. The town hosts arts festivals, chamber music concerts, and creative gatherings that draw people year-round. Main Street holds galleries, coffee houses, and indie salons where locals chat over cappuccinos or cold brew. When festivals roll through, especially during spring and fall, you'll find streets buzzing with artists, farmers markets, and live performances under canopies of live oaks. For travelers looking to explore over the next few seasons, Kerrville offers a balance. Enough activity to feel alive, yet enough calm to reconnect with quiet. Number 6. Castell. Castell is a whisper, a hidden gem few plan for until they arrive, and then never forget. Set on the shores of the Llano River, it used to be an ambitious pilot colony before shifting into a peaceful riverside retreat. The natural beauty here defines the place. Morning mist rising off the river, wildflowers dotting hill slopes, and sunlit trails that disappear into oak savannas. The town itself carries a modest charm. Rustic cabins, a few shops, and the quiet presence of locals who expect to see the same faces tomorrow. Reachable via scenic back roads, Castell feels like a secret you'll be glad you explored before it becomes the next hot discovery. Over the coming months, this is the kind of town people start whispering about, and then visiting to experience what can't easily be found elsewhere. These 5 towns bring you into the very ear of hill country's soul. Each place hums with its own melody, wine, history, music, rivers, art, and together they beat as the heart of Texas charm. Scenic escapes and timeless beauty. Number 5. Mason. Mason feels like stepping into a forgotten frontier, where rugged hills frame quiet streets and wide skies hold your gaze. The Llano River cuts through gently, offering quiet swimming holes and scenic riparian trails. The town square still echoes with old stone buildings, local cafes, and shops that have sheltered townsfolk for generations. Walk into Fort Mason and you'll find echoes of history. The site once hosted military campaigns during Texas's early years and stands as a testament to resilience and change. As daylight turns into dusk, you'll notice the stars come alive. Mason's low light pollution means constellations appear in sharp relief overhead. Just past dusk, in the warmer months, thousands of bats emerge from the Eckert James River Bat Cave Preserve, creating a dramatic sky show that draws nature lovers from miles around. If you plan a weekend escape any time in the next few months, Mason gives you a taste of solitude and natural spectacle all at once. Number 4. Utopia. Calling this place Utopia feels appropriate. The Sabinal River flows quietly by, cypress trees sway overhead, and the pace of life slows to match the rhythm of water and wind. The town's modest cafes, cheerful locals, and local shops create a welcoming center for travelers seeking ease over extravagance. A short drive away, Utopia Park offers shady campsites, quiet picnic spots, and riverbanks where you can dip your toes in cool water. For those willing to venture a little further, Lost Maples State Natural Area lies nearby. In autumn, its maples blaze with color, drawing hikers who chase the promise of fall foliage deep in Texas terrain. The trails twist through canyons and up to scenic overlooks, rewarding every uphill step with a vista that feels earned. Utopia's whispered charms become more compelling with each visit. People planning getaways next month or next season often find themselves returning before long. Number 3. Burnet. Burnet is where wildflowers and wide skies collide. Every spring, it lives up to its title as Bluebonnet Capital, blanketing hillsides with vast seas of blue and drawing photographers, families, and road trippers who chase that iconic Texas bloom. The annual Bluebonnet Festival fills the town with art, live music, parades, and local flavor. Beyond the festival, Burnet invites outdoor exploration. Inks Lake State Park is a favorite for kayaking, paddleboarding, and hiking through shaded oak and juniper pathways. At Longhorn Cavern State Park, underground passages reveal sculpted chambers and ancient rock formations shaped by water over millennia. On Main Street, you'll find friendly diners, family-run bookstores, artisan shops, and a courthouse that glows in the golden hour. Whether you're planning a spring visit or a late summer trip, Burnet captures the wild, changing beauty of hill country in every season. Number 2. Georgetown. Georgetown feels polished without losing its heart. Its downtown square, ringed by Victorian architecture and historic storefronts, hums with life from morning markets to evening strolls under a canopy of string lights. Inside local galleries and boutique shops, you'll sense a community that nurtures creativity and preservation in equal measure. Just beyond, Blue Hole Park offers one of the most scenic urban swimming escapes in Texas. Emerald waters flow beneath limestone bluffs, and in summer, the shady banks offer respite from the heat. For the adventurous, Inner Space Cavern lies just outside town. A labyrinth of limestone chambers carved by ancient underground currents, now open for guided tours that reveal Texas's subterranean secrets. Georgetown also hosts seasonal events, artisan fairs, live music series, vintage car shows that lend each visit fresh energy. Travelers eyeing getaways from next week to next season will find Georgetown offers both quiet charm and enough activity to fill days with delight. These towns together form a tapestry of scenic escape and timeless beauty. Each place brings its own signature moments, whether it's starry nights in Mason, fall hues in Utopia, wildflower waves in Burnet, or vibrant charm in Georgetown. As you plan your next trip over the coming months, these destinations stand ready to surprise, soothe, and stay with you long after the drive home. The Crown Jewel. New Braunfels. New Braunfels reigns as the true crown jewel of Texas hill country. A perfect fusion of European heritage, riverside adventure, and warm Texas hospitality. Founded by German settlers in the mid-19th century, the town has preserved its old-world charm while embracing a lively modern spirit. Walking through downtown feels like stepping into a storybook where cobblestone paths lead to historic buildings. Cozy bakeries serve up fresh strudels, and the sound of laughter and live music echoes between brick-lined streets. The architecture reflects its roots, yet the energy feels distinctly hill country, vibrant, welcoming, and endlessly alive. The soul of New Braunfels lies in its two sparkling rivers, the Comal and the Guadalupe. Locals and travelers alike flock to their cool waters for tubing, paddleboarding, and kayaking under the Texas sun. The Comal River, one of the shortest navigable rivers in the world, winds gently through shady parks, while the Guadalupe offers thrilling rapids and sweeping views of limestone bluffs. From early morning mist to golden hour reflections, these rivers create a natural rhythm that defines the town's easygoing lifestyle. Just a few steps from the water, you'll find riverside cafes serving breakfast tacos and fresh coffee, while families settle along the grassy banks for picnics that stretch into sunset. Beyond the rivers, New Braunfels thrives with culture and celebration. The Gruene Historic District, once an independent town, is now one of its most beloved treasures. Wooden storefronts, antique shops, and a legendary dance hall pulse with music nearly every night of the week. The streets fill with travelers drawn by live country tunes, twinkling patio lights, and the unmistakable scent of slow-smoke barbecue drifting through the air. It's a place where generations mingle, where friends meet for cold drinks after a day on the water, and where every evening feels like a memory being made in real time. New Braunfels also takes pride in its seasonal festivals that highlight both heritage and community. From the lively Wurstfest that honors German culture with music, dancing, and endless bratwurst, to art markets and farmers' gatherings filled with local flavor, the town celebrates life with genuine joy. The historic downtown square hosts markets, live performances, and parades that bring color and movement year-round. Every corner feels designed to make visitors feel like locals, even if it's their first visit. Nature surrounds the town in every direction. Landa Park, one of the oldest parks in Texas, offers lush green trails, miniature trains for families, paddle boats gliding across the lake, and scenic picnic areas shaded by ancient oak trees. A short drive from town reveals the limestone canyons and swimming holes of Canyon Lake, where turquoise waters sparkle beneath the hill country sun. Whether it's the quiet of the park or the energy of the riverfront, every part of New Braunfels feels alive with the rhythm of nature. For travelers planning road trips over the next few months, New Braunfels continues to shine as the ultimate hill country destination. It's a place that balances adventure and serenity, offering something for every kind of traveler. Whether you're chasing live music, historic charm, or a lazy afternoon float downriver, the locals greet you with warmth, the food leaves you smiling, and the views stay with you long after you've left. New Braunfels isn't just another stop on the hill country map. It's the living, breathing heart of it all. It captures what makes Texas unforgettable, the beauty of its land, the richness of its culture, and the endless invitation to slow down, stay a little longer, and savor life one sunset at a time. Why Texas Hill Country will steal your heart again and again. The journey through Texas Hill Country isn't just a scenic escape. It's a living story that unfolds mile by mile, filled with warm smells, soulful music, and landscapes that seem painted by nature itself. Every drive through its winding back roads feels like stepping into a movie where the hills rise and fall like waves. The rivers sparkle like silver threads, and every small town welcomes you like an old friend. These places don't just exist for photos or travel lists. They breathe, they celebrate, and they remind us what life feels like when it slows down just enough for us to notice. Each of the towns we explored carries a heartbeat of its own. You can almost hear it in the laughter echoing from New Braunfels' riverbanks, in the strum of a guitar drifting from Groon Hall, or in the quiet crackle of a fire pit under Mason's starlit sky. The hill country captures moments that linger. Whether you're sipping local wine in Fredericksburg, chasing waterfalls in dripping springs, or hiking through the fiery colors of lost maples in Utopia, every corner feels like a postcard you'll want to keep forever. The beauty of hill country lies not only in its scenery, but in its rhythm. The blend of history, culture, and community that gives every visit a personal touch. There's always something new to discover. A restaurant tucked behind an old saloon, a local market bursting with handmade crafts, or a trail that winds up to a view you'll never forget. From next weekend to your next big adventure, the hill country is a reminder that travel doesn't have to be far to feel extraordinary. Imagine your next getaway. The hum of your tires along Highway 290, the golden hour spilling over Vineyard Hills, the scent of barbecue drifting through a quiet town square. Whether you're floating down the Guadalupe, shopping local in Wimberley, or catching a live band as stars fill the night, each visit feels like coming home to something timeless. The Texas Hill Country doesn't rush you. It invites you to breathe, explore, and feel alive in the most genuine way possible. So before you hit pause, think about which of these charming towns you'll visit first. Comment below with the place that's calling your name. It might be the same one waiting to surprise you next month. Share your favorite hill country memories or the one spot you've been dreaming about visiting. Your story might just inspire someone else to start their own. Keep exploring, keep wandering, and never stop chasing those roads that lead to laughter, peace, and discovery. Because the Texas Hill Country isn't just a destination, it's a feeling you'll want to experience again and again, every time the open road calls your name.